So Andor rolls out another episode very slowly, as it's its style. But unlike Rings of Power, things do actually happen. Development does take place, and the characters have depth to them, even when they have brief scenes. It's just well directed and well performed and well shot. The only thing really missing is aspects of Star Wars. Oh, wait, we get a TIE fighter. Yeah, we got that. It's cool of it flying around and everything, but that's about it. Mon Mothma's limousine, you get to see that again. But anyway, so the heist is the planning and everything. It's underway. They're about to execute it all. And of course, Andor is the oddball out. They know him as Clem, and there's mistrust and not liking one another. And then, you're all right. Because they have to bridge that gap and understand one another. Odds are Andor's the only one who's going to survive this whole thing. So, because we know how he dies. It's not in this one. Although he does look a lot older than in the Rogue One. So again, he survived Rogue One, and this takes place after. No. So they're going to infiltrate the base, posing as soldiers. Although I would have thought Andor would need a haircut. But I guess they'll forego that. But the other thing that it's missing, besides all aspects of Star Wars, is easily at least one of the team needed to be an alien of some sort. I guess the money wasn't there. And any other options, I guess putting any of them in a Wookiee suit. They didn't want to do that, or have a droid nearby, but no, that's not what they did. So I guess, the money wasn't there, It's the only thing I can figure. But anyway, so there's a lot of scenes of that, of their distrust and how they deal with it and what they need to know about him and what he gets to know about them and that sort of thing. And it's all well done, and that's fine. With a few cutscenes back to Coruscant, but this is more on the team and their inside man, and you get details. You hear his story from the team leader, but you also see his attitude amongst his own men there, and one of them has a snide remark about and he's a bit disgusted by it. And stuff like that about, he's a guy who's certainly turned against the Empire and will be helping out this attack on the base. So it's slow going, but hopefully the payoff makes it all worthwhile after having sat through this long drag-out story. So easily it would have been better had they had the droid in there, from Rogue One. I keep forgetting the name, the Alan Tudyk character. Just to have that back and forth, it'd be more entertaining. Despite all the credible performances amongst these players here, it's just not as exciting or as funny, and there's very little comedy or humor here. It's all the darkness, so all the charm from Rogue One is all but drained out. And of course, the other sweet spot was Darth Vader showed up. Highly unlikely to show up in any manner or shape or form in this one, but it doesn't necessarily need to be there, but it needs a little more to pump it up, and especially since Star Wars overall and the position it's in is very, very low after some really god awful series of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, and especially after sitting through Obi-Wan, just shattered a lot of interest that they're going to get any better. So easily this show is much better than that, but it doesn't have the entertainment factor that Mandalorian delivers. And Mandalorian has its serious subject matter here and there, but it also, has adventure to it. The plot and where they're going would be adventurous once they get to it, but geez Louise. Once it's complete, you'll have to overlook and see, was it really necessary to drag it this long? I'm guessing probably not. But it seems like he could have cut it down, saved some money, and spent it on some makeup for aliens. Stuff like that. But whatever. But all in all, for what it is, it's not bad. It hasn't done anything that says, oh my God, this is terrible, I'm out. It hasn't done anything like that. Forget about the stupid comments from the performers and the showrunner, the what have you. Oh, Mon Mothma's nasty Pelosi. I mean, oh my God. But that's the myopia of Hollywood and entertainment people and overall, whether they're in Hollywood or in Britain or what have you. It's just that attitude, and they're stuck inside their bubbles, and they are not coming out of it. So it's completely clueless about a statement like that. But the show for itself, the old separate the art from the artist and all that, it's not bad. And it's just very slow. And the payoff will be the deciding factor in that, is that, was it really necessary to drag it this long when you probably could have cut it down and make it more streamlined and tighter of a story? And Star Wars, it's an adventure. I can understand experiments and moving to other aspects of storytelling within a given universe, but it is that universe. So, yeah, a TIE fighter here and there is not, it's not quite going to do it. And especially since a lot of this stuff they're getting to know each other for this plan. It's all very rushed for them. Well, rushed for them, not for us. And all that. But that can be, that has the danger of becoming repetitive, and it's a bit concerning for it. But anyway, so The Axe Forgets. That's the title. Well, I didn't.